All right, so I've got a story here that you're not going to hear from Kyle Kulinski, and this is effectively going to be me exposing the truth about secular talk about Kyle Kulinski and how this show is basically compromised. We can't trust him anymore. He's even admitted that if he runs against Chuck Schumer for senator, he said legit that he's going to take donations from a seltzer pack, the big seltzer pack. So Vintage is gonna, jump in and throw in some cash, and we've got all these other, Polar Seltzer, all these other brands of seltzer are gonna be donating to this guy. So obviously this guy is not trustworthy, even in the slightest. And this is my problem with this guy, So this is a perfect example of the reason why this guy is not trustworthy. Now check this out. You probably haven't heard about this story, right? Right? And you know why? It's because Kyle Kulinski has not talked about this issue. Okay, now there's this video that's titled "Dentists Warn About the Dangers of Seltzer Water." Have you heard about this? Probably not. You know why? Because Kyle has been dodging it. And this is on ABC2. I think it's on some local news. Kyle is such a big seltzer shill. He came in here with 10 of his sock puppet accounts, probably named Big Seltzer Fan 1, Big Seltzer Fan 2, Big Seltzer Fan 3, Big Seltzer Fan 4, and so on, and disliked the video. That's pretty fucked, man. That's pretty fucked. But let's see. Okay, listen. I'm going to be telling you the truth today. I'm going to be exposing the lid. Let's see what the truth about seltzer is.
Go through about 2 to 3 liters of seltzer.
Seltzer is merely carbonated water. 168 million gallons of the stuff was sold in the United States in 2015.
A lot of that has to do with the big seltzer pack and Kyle Kulinski, by the way, so thank him for that.
And popularity is exploding. When flavored, essences of acidic fruits like lemon, lime, and cherry are added. Dentists say it's those acids that can potentially be an issue.
What we're seeing as dentists is a corresponding increase in erosion of teeth.
Dr.
Damn.
Edmund Hewlett is a spokesperson for the American Dental Association. He says the acids can eventually eat away at enamel, like this picture of erosion caused by acidic drinks.
Fuck.
There are no hard numbers in terms of cases linked to seltzer, but research has shown the risk is real.
In moderate
It's
consumption, it's not a big deal. But
the thing is, Kyle does not drink it in moderate consumption. That's all he drinks.
the risk is frequent exposure.
And how you
Oof, that's not good either.
drink matters too. It is better to chug than to sip because sipping allows the acid to stay on teeth.
Now, I'm not sure what their definitions of chug and sip are, but what I'll tell you for sure is, we've seen when he's on, when he's shilling for Big Seltzer, he's talking to Glenn Greenwald or Jesse Lee Peterson, and he pulls out the seltzer bottle and starts drinking some. I don't think those are constituted as chugs. I think those are more like sips. So, not looking
Longer.
good.
But the worst thing you can do is something called swilling.
So swilling a beverage, keeping it in the mouth, flushing it around,
Who
it's
does
like
that?
giving your teeth a acid jacuzzi.
To lower your risk, drink regular water in between as a rinse, or occasionally mix a little baking soda in water to help
Some
neutralize
tips for
acids.
I am very much a chugger.
Shankman will
So, listen, man, you're not going to hear that story from Kyle Kulinski. And if you want to know why, it's because he's been compromised. He is not trustworthy. He's a fraud. He's a sellout. All that big seltzer money that funded his prosthetic legs, that got him through Politicon, has gone to his head. And that's why you haven't heard. Have you heard about this story? Have you seen a video from Kyle Kulinski on this fucking video, on this story? It's pretty fucking important, all right? Is this not important? It's pretty darn important, right? I mean, you should probably know about this. So, while Sellout, fraud, Kyle Kulinski is not delivering you the news like this, I have to step in, blow the lid and, sound the horns on the fraud Kyle Kulinski and tell you the truth about seltzer.